I grabbed 2 of these pallet signs from Dollar Tree, went ahead and flipped those face down. Then using some of these jumbo craft sticks, I just cut those in half just to make more out of them. And this is what I'm going to be using to hold the 2 signs together. So I'm just using some Dollar Tree Fix All adhesive glue with a mixture of hot glue to adhere these sticks together. And then I'm just using some of this Waverly chalk paint in the color Elephant, and not painting this to perfection. I still wanted some of that white to kind of peek through because I like my stuff to look a little bit more weathered. And once I had that covered, I allowed that to completely dry. And again, guys, you could use any color you want. This is just for inspiration. This is what I chose to do with my project because it fits my house decor perfectly. Then I grabbed one of these plastic planters from Dollar Tree. Normally, I don't sand things prior to using chalk paint, but this had such a high gloss to it that I decided to sand it. So sand that, it'll help with the chalk paint to adhere to it a little bit better. If you're going to use real flowers or plants in this planter, highly recommend you drill some holes at the bottom of it. And then I just went around and painted this with Waverly chalk paint in the color ink, painted the outside, inside with 2 coats, allow that to dry. Then I had some of this homespun fabric, just cut it up into a strip, make sure it fits all the way around the front of your planter, and I just began hot gluing that strip right on. Then I had a package of these wooden stars. I believe I got these from Walmart. I went ahead and painted one of those with the black chalk paint, let that dry, go over it with some Mod Podge, sprinkled over some ground cinnamon, let that dry, and then to seal and protect the cinnamon, just go over it with another coat of Mod Podge, let that dry, and now you have this cute rusty star. Use those two same glues to adhere it to the front of my planter. So cute. Then at the top of that pallet sign, I drilled a small hole and just screwed this hook right in. I got these metal hooks from Amazon, and then grab the sign and the planter, finding a good place because I am going to be drilling some holes onto the back of the sign. And then once I have the holes drilled to the back of the sign, I'm just doing 2 on each one right next to each other, then drill some holes onto the back of your planter. You want to grab some zip ties. I doubled mine up to make sure that they're nice and long. You want to make sure they're long enough to fit all around the sign and the planter, and then just fed those through to the holes of the sign and the planter. Now you want to start to tighten it, but don't tighten it all the way, because what I ended up having to do was use some kind of wooden blocks, or I'm using Jenga blocks, glued 2 of those together, and I'm going to place those right in between the bottom of the sign, in between the sign and the planter. This just helps make it a little bit more heavier for the bottom, and it makes it so it's not so top heavy. And again, you could do any kind of flowers, real flowers, fake flowers. I decided to do some faux flowers that I got from Dollar Tree. And then for that hanger at the top, you could put any Dollar Tree sign or your own home decor on that hanger. And there you go, guys. Now you have this adorable interchangeable welcome planter decor for your front door. I hope this inspires you to create your own in your own special way. If it did, please be sure to sprinkle the love. Thank you so much, and I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.